be doing the new and improved Party Princess tag video. I've been working with a lovely girl on Instagram and YouTube to create the questions that will be in this video. So I really hope that you guys like it and that you'll participate. And her Instagram name is Party Princess Diaries, and I believe that is her YouTube name as well. And I can link her Instagram and YouTube page down below. She's awesome. And anyway, so we came up with a couple of questions, 20 questions for you to answer if you are a party princess. And we really hope that you can either put these on YouTube or share them somewhere in the world and then tag some other people. So I'm going to go ahead and start, and then I will be tagging all of the girls on Party Princesses United on Facebook to do this video. If you can't post it on YouTube or you don't want to, you can post it to the Facebook page, and I would love to see it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will just get started answering the questions. So the first question is, in Phoenix, Arizona. And I started my business about 6 years ago. It'll be 7 years in May, so we just had our 6-year anniversary, and absolutely love it. I think I have like 10 cast members as well. I try to keep my cast pretty low, that way everyone can get a lot of work. And then I have a lot of alternates and people on a contact list that I can also call for if I have a larger event or need some extra people. So yeah. Number 2, how long have you been a princess? My entire life, but professionally only 6 years. It'll be 7 next May. So yeah, 6 years I've been a professional princess, but a princess my whole life. Number 3, who is your favorite and least favorite character to be? My favorite character is Ariel, because who doesn't want to be a mermaid? And number 2, I just love her personality. She's very free and is not too reserved, and I like to be able to say, you know, more fun things, and she's just a lot more fun than the other characters are. Plus, I love doing the swim parties when I get to wear my mermaid tail. Hello, who doesn't want to be a mermaid? Okay, my least favorite is probably, I want to say Elsa, only because she's so reserved and very royal and regal and kind of boring, to be honest. Everyone loves Elsa, but honestly, she's my least favorite. I just think she's boring. Okay, number 4. What is the most interesting thing that has happened to you while in costume? Oh, boy. I can't really think of it off the top of my head. I'm going to have to come back to that question once I can think about it. Number 5, have you ever gone into character mode outside of work? Yeah. Like all the time on accident. I am a teacher also, so whenever I see a kid anywhere, I feel like I jump into princess mode. My personality is a lot like a princess already, so yeah, I'd say I've gone into character mode outside of princessing. I think that's a thing. How important is staying in character to you, and have you ever broken it at a party? That's one of the things that I can honestly say I've never done. I've never broken character at a party. Whenever someone asks me a question, what would the character say? Whenever someone interacts with me, what would the character say? And I pride myself on that, and I try to have my cast members do the same. And I've gotten a lot of compliments from adults that have attended parties that say, wow, she's never breaking like she never breaks character. Like we tried to crack her and we couldn't crack her. So anyway, I think that's one of the things that I can pride myself on, and a lot of my cast members are the same way. They never ever break character. 7, have you ever had a parent try to sabotage the magic? Yes. It's not just parents, it's adults in general. I had a grandma yesterday who came up to me and was like, hey, weren't you Elsa last year? And I'm thinking, no, I know Elsa. Like, they don't think that it'll make a difference in the kids, but if a parent or an adult says something to a character while they're at their party, you have to deny. Because if a kid hears that, it would just be the end of the world, and I would be so sad. So again, with staying in character, you just have to be like, No, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Like, I'm friends with Elsa. Was she here last year? Some people say we look alike. Like, you just can't be like, oh yeah, that was me. Like, until you're away from the party, like in the parking lot or in the driveway, you don't mention anything about any other character but you. Number 8, who is the easiest character to be? I would say like a mix between like Belle and Cinderella, because they're both very just sweet characters, and I feel like they're just easy. Like there's not a whole lot of acting there. Whereas like Ariel or Rapunzel is like super animated. Same with Anna. So I think Belle and Cinderella are the easiest ones to be, because I think they're just plain and simple, sweet, royal. That's the end. Manners, you know, that kind of thing. 9. Has a child ever been uncertain and tried to rip your wig off? No. But I have had a child, I've mentioned this in vlogs before, but they like vulture around you because they're like checking out all the seams in your wig to see like if it's real or not. But I've never had a kid actually try and pull my wig off. Whenever a kid has asked me if I'm wearing a wig, I'll be like, what's that? And I'll be like, oh, you wear it on your head like fake hair? And then I'll be like, no, this is pretty much this is my hair. Like, I'll pull on it. And I secure my wigs on really well so that I can do that. And so if a kid did try to pull my wig off, it wouldn't even budge. What is your favorite part of your job? I think the best part is at the end, when you're saying goodbye and they just can't stop running to hug you, and they come at you with open arms, and it's just, you can't say no to that. And, you know, the hugging at the end, it's the worst part of my day, saying goodbye. I hate saying goodbye. I hate leaving. That's why all my parties run over like 15, 20 minutes, because I'm like still there trying to say goodbye, because I just hate doing it. And just being able to see their faces when their hero walks in the door and they're like, especially the ones that are surprised, you know, where like the family didn't tell them that we were coming, that is just the best. Like seeing their face and seeing how surprised they are. And when a kid leans over and says, I love you, I always say it back, because I just have a love for children in general. So I love all of them, no matter who they are. Do you have any other jobs besides princessing? Yes, I do. I'm a 4th grade teacher. And before this, like last year, I also sang in a country band. So I had 3 jobs. I was a teacher, a princess, and sang in a country band. So let's just say I didn't really sleep very often, but it was awesome and I loved doing it. Okay. Do you sing? If yes, what is your favorite princess song to sing, and sing a few bars? I do sing. My favorite song is probably Part of Your World, and I will sing a little bit. Let's see. I'll just do this part. What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where would we walk? Where would we run if we could stay all day in the sun? Just you and me, and I could be part of your world. Bing! And, okay. What are your favorite makeup products? Foundation, lipstick, eyeshadow, question mark. So this is like a general makeup product question, I guess. So my favorite foundation is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1, and I'm in the color 842. I talk about this in every single makeup video. This is my favorite foundation, and then I have my Super BB Physicians Formula powder that I use all the time as well. That is my all-time favorite, holy grail. And then a great mascara. It's a little bit pricier. It's in the 20s. Is the Lancome Hypnose Drama mascara. I actually wore it today, and I didn't have any, I didn't put any eyelashes on. So it's pretty good from the side. You can see they're pretty long. And it comes with a really nice primer. This is like a vibrating primer. I think it came with it for the deal when I bought it. So, and then I really like the Too Faced chocolate bar, the semi-sweet chocolate bar palette. I just think that the colors in this are really nice and natural looking. I'm not super big on doing colors for the princess makeup because I like to copy the Parks makeup in the movie. So if a character has bright pink makeup on in the movie, then sure, I'll do that. But most of them don't have that. So I try and make it more natural, just beautiful, accentuate your features type of makeup. So I love those products. What kind of shoes do you wear? It depends on the character. If I do Cinderella or Elsa, I wear the same 2 sparkly pair of shoes. And then for the other ones, I do wear either nude or black character shoes. And then for like Anna, I have black boots. Tinkerbell, I have Tinkerbell. Well, I don't really do Tinkerbell anymore, but we have shoes for each character. So depending on who you are, we rotate around. We have like 2 pairs for each different size of foot. We have some girls with really small feet and some girls with really big feet. So whoever they play the most, they'll get shoes to kind of go with that character. Where do you get your costumes? We make them all by hand. My mother, she's also my business manager. She makes all of the costumes by hand. Sometimes she'll buy a pattern and then add on to it or modify it, but for the most part, she makes everything by hand. She draws out the patterns and does everything by herself. I do a lot of the designing, so I pick the fabric and like what's gonna go where and what to add here, what to add there, but we make them together. Describe your worst costume malfunction. Oh, I have a good one. So I was Ariel, and sometimes they can book a party where I show up as a mermaid and then halfway through I change into a human. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm drying out. I need to go get in your bathtub. Do you mind if I run out for a minute? And then I come back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got legs. Like, it's totally cool. So anyways, I was wearing like, you know, small underpants on this day. And I was switching from mermaid to human, and I came out and I was like spinning my dress, and when you're wearing a hoop skirt, it kind of swishes and like goes up like this, like they're really bouncy. And so I swished a little too hard, and I never really got this for sure, but I think my whole butt showed to the entire party because I felt a draft, and I was like, oh, I should probably not spin so hard. So then I sat the rest of the day, but no one said anything, but I felt like it definitely happened. So that was awful. Okay. Favorite and least favorite part of princessing. I think my favorite part is the sisterhood that you form with the cast members and working together. And my least favorite part is driving to the parties and changing in the car when it's 110 degrees outside. That's awful. Have you ever been uncertain about entering a party? Like, have you ever felt unsafe about the place where you went? There's been a couple of times where I've been sent to neighborhoods that do not seem as safe as you would think. And we've always told our cast members, if you ever feel like you're unsafe or threatened, do not go inside. Call us if you really, really believe that you're not safe to go in. Like if you're at a warehouse or something, call us and we'll call them and just tell, something happened. But we are all about the safety of our cast members. So, and in 6 years of business, I've never had this problem. No one's ever called and said, I can't go in, I'm scared for my life. Like, no. But I've definitely been in some neighborhoods that would seem unsafe. But you just have to go with your gut, and you have to remember that these people are paying you, and so I don't think they would put you in any danger if they, because they're paying you. Now, there has been times where we've been contacted about doing parties in a very interesting place, and when we Google search the place, because we always Google search the place, it's a warehouse, and we're like, you know what, no, we're booked that day, we can't do it. Because there have been times where adult men have called wanting to book a princess, and it's in a warehouse. And we're like, I don't think so. We're too busy that day. Sorry, no dates available. Let's see. Number 19. Have you ever been hit on by the crazy uncle or someone at the party? I actually went on a date with an uncle. I was set up to go on a date with an uncle before I met Scott. And we went on one day, and we talked for like a week, and he was like 10 years older than me, so I was like, I don't think this is a thing, but I did get fixed up with an uncle once, and he was pretty cute. So, what is the farthest you've ever driven to an event? Well, we are located mostly in Phoenix, but we come from Prescott, which is a northern part of Arizona, and so we sometimes travel to and from Prescott to Phoenix, and we've also done Flagstaff. But the farthest I've gone is from Phoenix to San Jose, California. Kylie and I and my mom last year flew out there in July, and we did a birthday party for 2 special girls, and it was so much fun. We got to stay with them for like a week, and we went to San Francisco, and it was so much fun. So yeah, that's like 300-400 miles or something like that, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, that's all the questions. I'm going to copy and put them in the link below in the description box. So if I tagged you, which if you're a party princess, tag, you are it. You have to do this video next. Yeah, so I'll put the questions below. Make sure you read them all. And anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope you go check out the Party Princess Diaries channel as well. And I think that's it.